is it possible to invest $110 into any kind of investments to eventually be able to move out? Okay, if you want $110 to get you to move out your crib, go to the casino and put $110 on red 5 and then pray. If not, stop depending on bro, investing does not make you rich. You need some form of income. And then you leverage your income. And then for investing to make you rich, you're gonna have to have some eventually some access to capital or to build your capital, which is a lot of effort. It's not impossible, but it takes effort. And in most, if anybody is telling you different, they're probably preying on you to have hope. But in reality, you need to put the odds into your favor. That's the type of person I am when it comes to being successful. Like I want the odds to be in my favor as much as they can be. They're not going to be like predominantly in your favor. There's risk involved in everything. But you want the odds to be in your favor so you can have it be so you're not guessing if you're going to be good, right? You only get rich from investing from day trading, which still takes time and skill. And skill. I have finance bros, personal friends of mine. It takes skill. Like there's no way around that. Yeah, I'm not a financial advisor. I just have a financial advisor, and I've taught myself a lot about financial literacy through reading a lot of books, and just my mentors. A lot of my mentors, and now including me, thank you, are very good with money. So I believe I have an experience to talk about these type of things. You know what I'm saying? And the main mistake people make is they're like, yo, I want to be financially free. Okay, learn how money works, learn how investing works, learn how all these systems and these structure works, but you're still going to need to bring bread in. There's no way around that. You're going to have to bring more chicken. Because on Discord, DM me on Twitter, on Instagram, your Discord name, and I'll add you. I got like hundreds of requests. I probably won't even be able to find it. Mm, 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 mm. My brother bought a house out in call from day trading. Yeah, that stuff is possible. But okay, that again, there's your brother. We can get 10,000 people that have that day trade. How many of those 10,000? Matter of fact, let's take 100. How many of those 100 you think profited today? It ain't easy. It ain't simple. I think that you hear about it, you go and try it, and it's like it seems simple and direct. And I'm gonna just, I'm about to just make it. I think 10%. I would guess like 20, 25. Y'all got lower expectations than me. Damn. That's the first thing I found out when I was learning about all that finance shit. I'm like, damn, this ain't it. Like, even this ain't gonna make me make it out the hood. Like, there's no way around finding a way to get income. Your career, then you leverage side incomes, right? But if you, at the end of the day, if you bring it home, if you jump from, let's say, making 40K a year to 60K or 70K or 80K, like now you can start having compound growth with your good decision making. Plan on getting a crib by day trading. Crib is a liability. Living in a house you own is a liability. That's why I rent everything I do. And the only way, I'm about to get into more real estate stuff, but my real estate has to be an asset. Like I don't think I'm going to ever live in a crib I personally own. And we taught to think backwards. Like you get money, you got to buy a house. Nah, nigga like me move around a lot, get bored. Like I be getting bored of places. Like I'll be wanting not even leaving state to state necessarily, even though I have moved a lot. But you be wanting, yeah, exactly. It's a rule of the matrix. You gotta buy a house, you gotta get a wife, you gotta have kids, you gotta hold on. Break out the matrix for a second and let me do what I need to do. It's just because 40K in my country is 600K. Damn. You know it's so funny? Take, for example, we talked about high yield savings account, right? And when we took an average growth of like the S&P 500 and it was like 7%. 7% On $100 is $7. 7% on $1,000 is 70. 7% on $10,000 is 700. And so on. 100,000, now you're talking 7,000. So if you had 100 grand in stocks, 7% might not seem a lot. And honestly, that's how wealthy people think. If y'all read some of the finance books I recommended y'all, this was in one of those books. We're talking about like every wealthy people think percentages. We think money, like I want to be a millionaire. I want this and that, and this and that, right? And when you look at these big ass amounts of deals, like do y'all know why Elon Musk is a trillionaire? Do y'all know why he's a trillionaire? Because he owns a percentage of these companies. It's percentages. I want to start day trading, but I don't know how to start. I think you can, at least one of my friends were starting, some of them that didn't have access to capital. You can do like these fake accounts where you're like managing fake money. And if you show a profit consistently over certain periods, I've never done it myself, but they like try to explain this shit to me. Yeah, funded account, and then you show profit. You have to meet a certain number, a quota, and if you do that, you could eventually get picked up by a company or offered a job from that. Who's guaranteeing that you're gonna get money from that? Like I can't remember. Because I had a friend who actually graduated college for finance and stuff like that. He was explaining this. But I never understood. Like I'm like, okay, so who's giving you the money after that? Is it a like an entity, like a hedge fund or something like that? Like, yeah, I think a funded account, one of those like funded accounts, the firm. So going back to the job, like the job he actually works for, they said funded isn't the smartest thing to do as a beginner. That's how I know my friends that started. But their degree in college was complementing that. Yeah, then you found a broker. All right, see, okay, yeah. I'm glad, bro. I got so many friends that are into this shit. I got a friend that works for, I want to say Vanguard right now or BlackRock, one of those two major companies. He graduated from NYU. Super intelligent dude, like super intelligent. You check Insta? I do it after stream. A funded account will make you go broke too from the fees if you aren't ready. Hey, if you're profiting, it take care of it, right? Hey, if you're making money from it, take care of it, right? Jory Beer Garden in Philly. Oh no, I've never been there.